my shoulders and the traps, I guess it is, tensed up. How can I keep all this relaxed enough and have the good posture?
Essentially, what we're trying to do with putting the chin in is to stack the spine completely straight. Well, a couple of things can be happening. One is that I'm not standing straight anyway, so I'm leaning back and then I pull the chin back. It'll literally feel like I'm off balance, so whichever part I'm trying to focus will suffer, if that makes sense. So I think there's going to be a happy medium where the neck is. But I think ultimately, I'm not worried about tensing or relaxing my shoulders. I'm only worried about what the action of the forearm and the elbow does by rotating back towards me, pulling in towards my body, and how that activates my back, and then how that locks my shoulder girdle down. And that's what creates the tension, if you like, or it's not really tension, it's just the correct structure and posture. That way. Does that make sense? So I think there's going to be a happy medium. If you feel like this is upsetting something, and what we may need to do is drop the weight forward a little bit, tuck the tailbone more. So you can keep your head more forward, but then still keep the spine straight. So, I mean, without actually being in the room with you, Akiva, that's really the only answer I can give. It may just need, it may need an adjustment somewhere else. Just like when you go to the chiropractor, like with a bad neck, they're like messing around down here or doing something with the hip. So it's not always the area we think it is. The other thing is, whenever we make a small adjustment in what we're used to doing, it's going to change the way the whole body feels. Any other questions we got about Sanchin? Yeah, Sean.
When you do the Moachinook and stepping back, is that at the same time, or is there like a delay, like you step and then do it?
Okay, this is going to be critical, really, to understanding why we're doing, why we do it with the step. So if I go to Geksai Dai-ni and look at what Geksai Dai-ni does, when I do that, I go back, so my foot moves. As my foot moves, my hand comes in. As my foot moves, my hand comes in, and then once I set the stance, this foot is ready, and this hand is coming around as this foot is ready. When I'm doing the movement here, so at the same time as I step back, the hand comes in, the hand comes in. So I step back, the hand comes in, here. So with the movement back, I'm preparing, and then this foot and this hand is critical in that, when I bring the right hand around and rotate. So I really need the connection there. I'm connecting both feet, but there's no use me doing something like this, where I'm still in my left foot, this foot is still moving when this hand is coming around. Does that make sense? The reason that is because it directly relates to the techniques that you see in the kata. You'll see it in Geksai kata. When my right hand is using, that foot is sweeping, is the most obvious version. When I do it in Sanseidu, for example, when my right hand is coming, this is essentially just Toraguchi. When my right hand is coming down, I need to be able to focus that foot. Here, Seipai. On my right, this is also just Toraguchi. When my right hand is coming around, I need to be able to focus this foot and this hip. At the end of Seiza, and this hand comes around, focusing this foot. So to answer your question in a sort of long-winded way, yeah. As the hand comes in, the foot comes back, then I'm essentially covering as you're moving, but you need that position when you're doing that. Did that help, Sean?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, so Sanchin relates directly to all the other kata, or actually it's vice versa. The other kata relate to the principles of Sanchin, and that's key because if they don't, then why are we pressing Sanchin? It's not just about making your body hard or developing strength. This directly relates to your technique. So the timing of the techniques is very important. And the breathing just supports that and helps it.
Yeah, could you just quickly go over the sequence at the end, the breathing sequence, because I'm not, that was new to me. So I'd like to maybe you go over it just one more time, please.
Oh yeah, and yeah, I will. And it's also in our extensive Sanchin Kata DVD. So we made a DVD a bit ago, and it's really detailed. It goes over all these things. But of course, I will go over it. So, so I'm here, like in this Sanchin. When I finish, like before, I step back and do that. So it's like inhale, 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 exhale, exhale. So then you don't have to do this finish, and with beginners often we don't. So if I was going to finish, I would go. That would be like the normal breath. If I was going to sound the breath when I did it. But what Sanchin's going to do here, I come in, so I inhale here, then I exhale. It feels like as my hands are coming down. So it's not that I exhale 70% of my breath or my reserve, whatever you describe in your lungs. It's that I exhale 70% of the amount I want to exhale. So I'm not going like that, so I literally can't control my breath. So it's inhale, 70% regular speed with tension. And when I'm ready, I suddenly go, I suddenly kick the rest of the breath out, approximately 30%, and then I inhale again. Like I said before, you've got an empty bottle, you put it in the bath, empty water bottle, put it in the bath, squeeze it, suddenly the air shoots out, release, and then the water shoots back in again. That's like the last 30%. So suddenly I've got this full, the three chambers if you like. I've got my lower area, my side area, and so the lower area is not the front, it's the front and back, side, and also the chest, completely full. Now I'm going to close those areas off. So the top area, first exhalation, no inhalation here. Next I'm going for the sort of sides. The last is the root. And that's when I'm done with the kata. 1, 2, 3, sealing the breath at the end of the kata. You know, when you're doing your regular breathing, I think it's easy to think about, Sensei said keep the shoulders down and breathe into the belly. So it's like, but actually that's not what we're doing. We're not breathing into the belly, we're breathing into this area. So as much as my belly feels like it's filling up, also my back feels like it does. We did that exercise a while back where you put your hands in the back of your belt, and when I inhale, I feel my back pressing against my hands. We always do it with the front, but it's also the back. So it's this area, then the side, then the chest fills up, the chest cavity. This is all visualization, it's not actually happening, right? The chest cavity fills up, but I don't lift my shoulders when I do it. So everything is maximum, whichever area you think about is completely focused. Forward, so posture, tuck the tailbone, activate the center, chin in. So inhale through the nose, lock the breath, and forward, leap. Inhale, exhale, stop. Left hand, long breath, stop, stop, short. No breath forward, long breath, stop. Forward, one more. Inhale, stop. Stop. Right hand. Inhaling, inhaling, inhaling. Pushing from the elbow. Left hand. right hand. Inhale, 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 inhale. Forearm close to the side. Lock it. Last one. Stop. Then open, inhale, exhale, gripping little finger, focusing inside of the forearms. Again, pull, 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 pull. Last one, shoulders down, wrists up. Strong hands, back. Inhale, back, hands move with the foot. Really think about the front foot as you turn the hand. And inhale, exhale 70%, and suddenly push out the last 30, inhale, then approximately 3 exhales. Emptying the 3 chambers. Another question?
There's someone online asking, what is the name of that kata? Hi, Jonathan.
The name of that kata is Sanchin.
Hi, Yosuke.
It's because when you pull your head back, you get 3 chins.